I am? Okay.
Go.
All right. Hey, everybody. It's Madeline here. And I have the pleasure to introduce Kathy Helwig. And she is our fearless leader. She's been our fearless leader for many years and guiding us through all kinds of stuff and showing us new things. And who better to lead us? Someone who's powerful, courageous, and cute. So there you go. There's Kathy Helwig.
Well, thanks, Madeline. I don't know if you've ever called me cute.
Well, you are cute.
All right. Well, let me start with just a couple of announcements. Mark your calendars for Celebration Live, July 17th and 18th. We all have an opportunity. We don't have to get rooms. We don't have to buy airfare. We don't have to take a whole 4 or 5 days out of our life to go to Celebration. We get to do it in 2 days from the comfort of our own homes. So mark your calendars for the 17th and 18th of July. And the agenda, I believe it starts at 4 o'clock Pacific on the 17th. So clear your days. Also, I heard from the grapevine, a little birdie told me that there's going to be a new limited edition shake coming on June 9th. What is that, next? Tuesday. So June 9th. I have no idea what it is. I got no inside information except that it's a new flavor. And so I know that the Isagenix is going to be giving us some sneak peeks at it and teasing us all this week. So watch for those, either on the Isagenix business or their Instagram account or whatever. So anyway, that's fun. Let's see. We are currently in the a health challenge, and what we want to be doing is really ramping up, and we're going to start doing these health challenges one after the other this summer. So if you kind of missed out on getting the word out to your friends and Facebook friends and family, and no worries. We've got another one starting on the 15th. And what we're going to be doing is giving you some tools to really get the word out in a mass way. And so what we're going to do, it's something I've been doing for a little while, is using an app that allows me to send mass texts. I can send hundreds of texts all in one fell swoop. And it's just a great way, just to get the word out. And you can do it just to certain groups. You can have a group called current customers. You can have a group called former customers. You can have a group called prospects. You can, however way you want to do it. You could put your groups into communities, like your church community, and things like that. Yvonne, you have a question
on that, Kathy?
Yeah.
When the texts go out, is it going to show everybody's phone number?
Nope.
Or is it going to be just one at a time?
One at a time.
Okay.
So it's an app that I've been using, and there's a couple of different options with different pricing. But I'll tell you what my experience has been in the, I don't know, probably 6 or 8 months that I've been using it. And I haven't really been aggressive with it. When we've got a new promotion or free shipping or a new shake flavor or new products, that tells me that there's an opportunity for me to contact my customers and my former customers. And so I've been sending out texts. So, and it's important to know that former customers are valuable. They're like a gold mine for you. I want you guys to understand this. Statistics show that it's a whole lot easier to bring a former customer back and have them re-enroll than it is to have a new enrollment just from leads or prospects or whatever. And what this texting is doing for me is it's proving that statistic. I have had more re-enrollments in the last, I would say, 3 to 4 weeks because of texting that I've done over the last months. And just keeping my name out there, keeping information out there, because people are now thinking about, gosh, I really liked Isagenix. I think I'm just going to go back to Isagenix. And you know what? Kathy was really a gift to me as I was going through that process. And so they remember me. They remember me because I kept my name out in front of them. Okay. So I want you guys to learn how to do the same thing. Now, some of you may not have, a list of former customers because you're newer, and that's okay. But you do have prospects. You do have some customers, and to stay in touch with them in that way, to let them know what's new, And so what we want to do is we want to give you a little bit of training on that. And what we're going to do is every time we have an opportunity, a campaign, if you will, to send a text out to somebody or to a bunch of people, then we want to give you a tool that's actually going to give you what to say in the text. Okay. And as a team, we're going to create those texts and campaigns. And so what we want to do is have a training on that. I forget when we were going to do that. It's this week. Oh, it's Thursday at 10 o'clock Pacific on this same Zoom line. So if you can make that call, we will record it. So if you can't make it, we'll make it available to you. But that, I think, is going to be a game changer for many of you.
Yeah, Kathy, I just wanted to let people know, even if they don't want to do mass texting, they just want to do texts, like just one by one talk to their people, what we're going to train on, they could still use. So just know that, everyone. And if you want to do the chirp, or there's another one out there too that you could use, we can help you more with that. But the main thing is just get, how to do the messaging and what to say and that kind of thing. 'Cause that's probably the hardest thing besides technology itself is what do I say and what do I include, all of that stuff. So that's what we're going to put together.
Yeah. And it is a small investment. It's a monthly investment depending on which one that you choose. But I tell you, it's been well worth it for me. So in the meantime, what you can be doing is going into your back office, into all your personally enrolled. Some of you have a lot of them. Some of you have a handful of them. And create like an Excel document with their name, their phone number, and tag them. So if they're a former customer, have a column that says former customer. If they're an existing customer, have a column for that. And we'll be showing you how you can upload all of those names all in one fell swoop into the application. Okay. Any other questions or comments? Okay. Well, let's talk.
I couldn't find my unmute button. Sorry. So you say to create a document in Excel, and then from that document, you can show us how to upload it?
Yeah.
Now we have to learn how to do a document in Excel. So that's what I'll be working on.
Well, and what we can do is create the template of that Excel document. So that all you have to do is make sure that you've got the names and stuff. There may even be a way to upload all of your personally enrolleds at once into an Excel document. We'll have to look into that. Lynn, maybe you and I can look at that.
Okay, thanks, because I'm new to Excel also.
Oh.
I mean, I've never really, Steve made me something once back when I had the flower shop, but I haven't really used Excel, so.
Yeah, well, maybe he can help.
I'm with you.
What?
I'm with you.
Yeah,
Need
so
to,
I'm
need
happy
to
to learn
relearn
that.
Excel, yeah.
Well, and
Well,
if Kathy
and
can
another way to
create
do
the-
it is once you've got the application is you can, you know, just transfer the information into as a contact into that app and do it that way. You don't have to use Excel.
Okay.
Although I
Kathy,
think
are you
I would
getting-
recommend it because then you have the list separately. So if you ever decide you don't want Chirp or whatever you want to use, you always have your list. However, Kathy is really great at creating the template because I'm not good with Excel either. But she creates a template and then all you do is just fill it in. And so it's pretty easy once you got the template.
All right. Well, let's talk about the health challenge. It's underway. I know I'm cleansing. Who else is cleansing? We're a bunch of cleansers today. So let's talk, you know, share some of your thoughts about what we could do to be of service to those people who have joined us in the challenge.
I'm happy to share. Oh, go ahead, Madeline.
Oh, I was just going to say, I just got off the phone with my friend Debbie, who has stopped and started now several times this last year and said, you know, I just can't keep myself on it. So her and I are just texting each other every day. I said, you know what? I could use the accountability myself. Let's just text. Did it today. Got it, you know. And we could do that personally for anybody in our team. But also going back to the Facebook group and even just holding ourselves accountable there. Like, hey, I did it today, or I wasn't quite so good today. You know, whatever it is, just being real, I think could be helpful.
Yeah, Ariana.
I think doing lives, all of us doing a 30-second live. Now, I think there must be a time limit. I tried to do a live, not a live today, but a video to post on our group for how I make my cleanse drink. It's not happening, but I think what we can do is if each one of us, a few times within the next 11 days, get on and do a Facebook Live. Do it on your private profile. So there's two ways of doing this. We can do it on the profile itself. That's the Facebook group. For some of you, that's the only option you may want to use. Although I think what I'm going to do is to tease my audience that didn't step in. I'm going to play with them a little bit and say, oh my gosh, today, this is number 3. I can't wait till tomorrow because I'm going to jump on the scale. That's it, you know. And then I can share it to all the groups that I want to share it to. And this way, it widens my audience. It gives people who are going, what's she talking about? What was in her drink? Why is she going to go on her scale? You know, like not everyone's up to task, but curiosity. Remember, guys, we got to keep creating curiosity for those who haven't started yet, and to give a sense of, I'm in it with you, and I'm not sure how it's all going to look, and I've done this before, but I'm there with you, you know, for the newer people. Because I had a couple of people come back in, and they're curious, and one of them is doing a cleanse day today. She hasn't done one in months. So she's doing it because I'm doing it.
Great. Yeah, I love that idea.
Oh, well, I have a new cleanser who's just starting her first 30 day. She did a month of the Forever Pack. And so I'm following her lead. I told her that whatever day she decides she's ready to cleanse, I'm cleansing with her, whether she's doing 1 day a week or if she's daring and ready to, you know, wants to do a back-to-back. So I am just we're just talking all throughout the day, and today was day 1. So whatever she decides, we'll be in constant contact, but she won't have to feel like she's cleansing alone.
Right.
What
And
I'm
you know,
trying-
along the way, we can do those Facebook Lives in the health group. You know, sharing your BIA, because BIA is an accepted snack on a cleanse day. A chocolate, you know, everybody loves chocolate, so you can actually open it and bite into it and do a live. I challenge you guys to do a live, and that means I'm challenging myself too.
Guys,
This is Alex.
I know how to do a live, but I don't know how to put it on that page. I know how to put it on my page.
Yeah,
All you do is
from the
share
group.
that
You
page.
have to be in the group on Facebook in order to do the live.
Okay.
Yes, go on the group and then hit the live button in there and then it'll be on there.
Okay, got it.
And Alex, you were going to say something. What were you going to say?
Yeah, well, I was thankful to have been on this morning's, I'm not sure what it was called, the Empowered to Have It All call.
Yeah.
That was shared in the group, and it was really, just really inspiring. It was a great place. I needed perfect timing for me to be on. I think I saw you there, a couple people, and I think what I took away from the call was that, you know, we are our number one prospect. That if we don't treat ourselves, it's the old adage of when the cabin experiences, you know, loss of cabin pressure, you need to put the mask on yourself first. So I'm excited about this 11 days because I think that's an opportunity to really nourish and cause fertile soil here before I look to, or while I look to encourage others.
Awesome. Thank you
That's
for
great.
that, Alex. Yeah,
And you
I
look
feel-
way too comfortable, Alex, which is good, right?
Well,
You're
here,
adding pleasure to the call here by
here,
hanging out.
let me let me show you what I'm looking at, so you can see what I'm looking at. Because
Well, the backyard looks great back there
well,
behind
this,
you.
well, this is
Oh.
sorry, I'm at a hammock lakeside.
Oh,
Nice.
beautiful. Very nice.
Nice.
That's
Summer finally hit
gorgeous.
Minnesota.
Yep.
Yay.
Oh, that's really hard to take. Really, really hard. Mhm.
I love it.
So I know a couple more people were on that call, and I know that there were some more nuggets that they took from it. Who wants to share that?
I want to share something that I tried to jump in and share. So go back a little bit. Something that I'm doing is I think the more people that we can bring into the health and wellness group, the better, right? Even though they didn't sign up to do this breakthrough challenge, if they start seeing what we're doing and hey, there's another one coming up, it's going to be great because we're going to have new people that are going to take part in it. So I made a post the other day, and so far I have 9 people that want to be in the group, which I added in this morning. I just found 2 more. So what I did, I just posted a recipe. And I said, hey, I can't wait to try this recipe. If anybody would like any more of my, favorite recipes, I like to, and health tips, come in, I'll put you in my health and wellness group. And so I had 9 people that do it. So I'm posting recipes in there, which, people are always looking for fun things to make or new things to make. So again, it's going to be attracting people. But yeah, that seemed to really work to get some new people in there. So
I'm going to follow that lead. I'm going to do that too.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we can do posts that are timed. So you can put all your posts in the next 24 hours and then have them be scattered throughout the 11 days. That's what I did. I pre-did 3 posts.
Yeah.
You don't have to be an admin to be able to do that?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I have a feeling you do. But just mark your
And
calendar.
then, so is it open to other Isogenics teams?
No.
Okay, yeah, because I was just wondering, like, if Lynn's post will say, hey, add me to this one.
Yeah. Well, that's the risk we run.
So there's
Yeah,
a
I would
challenge.
have somebody from another team want to join me. So I haven't put her in.
So there's a challenge. Is there a prize, or are we all just locking arms and moving forward and getting healthy?
That's what we're doing.
Okay. Great.
Because we're going to do them one after the other every 2 weeks. So.
And does everybody have their own personal goal if you're going to really work hard on this?
Yep.
Just curious.
I do.
And this has something to do with all this. If you're doing IsaBody Challenge, as part of this, how they have that, has anybody put their stuff in lately? You can put it in on your app. and
Mhm.
you even take your pictures on there. It's so wonderful. It's just genius.
Yeah. You're talking about IsaLife, right?
Yes.
Yep. And that's another thing, you know, what we can do is share more about IsaBody Challenge. You know, anytime you get your $200 coupon, let everybody know. Create that curiosity too. Okay, anything else?
Alex, again, I just wanted to share the sunset's about to happen here in Minnesota.
Love it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, I'm going to close out the call. Go ahead.
Kathy, yes. So this texting campaign, we're doing these little kind of nested techniques. I'm going to call them techniques. One is a campaign that you do with texting, and everyone can do their own version of it, and we're going to support everybody as best we can. Then there's Isa Bingo.
Oh, yes.
Like the things we want to bring to our audience and our personal page and then our existing Isagenix family is we have stuff we're going to be doing. We're going to be supporting you to have fun, you know, because the Isa Bingo is all about bringing in your prospects. People can win things, you know, free stuff, and it doesn't cost them anything, right? Just a little kind of giggles, right? And then we're just continuing to look for the things that we want to offer to all of you, us, right? So that you can move your business forward, and then you can take care of having fun while you're doing it, right? Because I think fun is so important, especially with seriousness around us. You know, there's so much serious stuff, and you don't want to diminish that, but you also don't want to surrender totally to it, because it will take you out. I've already been out. Like one of the days over the weekend, I was out for a bit. Just a few hours, but I was out. So come up with some other ideas, guys. If you have other inspirations, things you've seen done elsewhere, not even in the context of like network marketing or anything, but stuff that you saw that was fun, a sing-along, a whatever along, a thing that we do in the morning to exercise or something. If you see things like this, bring it to the team, because we can figure out ways of using those ideas to support your potential people, your customers, your current customers, and those are the people and other people that you want to introduce to the Isagenix lifestyle. So just ask yourself tonight, how can I bring some more fun and more activities to my Isagenix family and customers?
Well, I will have Eddie play a song some point in this 11-day, maybe a couple of times. I'll have him do a special live just for us. And Stephanie, my friend Stephanie Johnson, who is also in Isagenix, she's been doing yoga. So I can post one of her past yoga sessions and see if she's going to do another one. We've been talking about possibly Thursday evenings starting in June to do it. So I could post that as well. So I'll put that in and make it more fun.
That's great. Yeah.
And Marcia was saying, when's the next bingo? And I don't have it on my calendar. When is our
June
next
9th.
bingo?
June,
Oh, it's June 9th? Okay.
let's see, at 5:30?
It's 5:30 Pacific, 6:30 Mountain, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. Who wants to be the caller? Who wants to call the cards? Who hasn't done it yet?
Madeline.
I haven't done it yet. I have the cards. Let me just check and make sure I don't have something else on that day.
What's the date again?
June 9th.
June 9th.
It's
I
a
can do-
Tuesday.
I can do it. So I'll be the caller.
Okay, and I'm going to challenge the person who's the caller to bring a theme and to bring some fun to it. And you can enroll us all in the fun. You don't have to be the fun. Just think of some theme for us You know, it could be the 50s, or you rock and roll. You know, you could have Eddie there in the background strumming every once in a while. I don't know, but we could all come as our favorite, you know, rock star or something. I don't know. Just let's have some fun. So come up with something and let us know. It's a week from tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna think of something.
All right. Well, I hope you can all join us on Thursday morning at 10
Pacific.
o'clock Pacific, and same place, this Zoom link, and let's just really take it to the next level with our communication with our past, our present, and our future prospects.
And have fun.
Yvonne?
Do we have to have the app downloaded for Thursday's call, or are you going to help
You
us?
don't have to. We're going to tell you about the 2 different apps that we would recommend, and you
Okay.
can choose. And we can show you on Zoom what it looks like. Okay. All right. Thank you all for joining us. Have an awesome week, and we'll see you Thursday.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.